Hare Krishna. Today we are studying 13th chapter from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and in 13th chapter we have total 26 shlokas, and first we will study about the overview of 26 shlokas. So from 1 to 7 there are some good questions asked by Arjuna, and we again need to understand that this Bhagavad Gita is not given for Arjuna. Arjuna is just a medium. Actually this Bhagavad Gita is given to me. Me means everyone should think like this, given to human being. And so every human being should understand that this Bhagavad Gita is given to me. Bhagavad Gita is manual for human life. How we need to maintain and how we need to live a human life. From 8 to 12, it's about knowledge and how we get that knowledge. From 13 to 19 shloka, it's about Atma and Paramatma. And from 20 to 26, Lord Krishna is saying who is that Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, first 6 shlokas, Arjuna is asking about the relationship between soul and the super soul. Shlok number 1. Arjuna vacha prakritim purusham chaiva kshetram kshetraggameva cha etadveditumicchami ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं च केशव. अर्जुन ने कहा, हे कृष्ण, मैं प्रकृति एवं पुरुष, क्षेत्र एवं क्षेत्रज्ञ तथा ज्ञान एवं ज्ञेय के विषय में जानने का इच्छुक हूँ. When we read this translation in Hindi, it's quite similar to Sanskrit shloka, like oh Krishna, I want to know about Prakritim Purusham Cheva. Who is Prakriti? Prakriti means nature. In Hindi we tell na unka Prakriti ऐसा है, Prakriti वैसा है. Prakriti means nature. Purusham Cheva. Purusham means Lord, actually, the enjoyer, the real enjoyer. And then Kshetram, Kshetraggameva cha. Kshetram. What is Kshetra? The field. Kshetra means the field. And Kshetragya, जो क्षेत्र को जानते हैं, knower of the field. जैसे field है, आप खेती करते हैं किसी field में, या कुछ भी अपना कुछ बिजनेस शुरू करते हैं, तो वो क्षेत्र हो गया. And then who knows that kshetra, that is kshetragya. So Arjuna says in shloka 1 and 2, O my dear Krishna, I wish to know about Prakriti, nature, Purusha, the enjoyer, and the field and the knower of the field, and of knowledge and the object of knowledge. The Supreme Personality of Godhead then said, this body, O son of Kunti, is called the field. This body, this human body is called Kshetra, field. And one who knows this body is called knower of the field. So our human body is called here Kshetra, and Kshetragya means who know this body. So now who knows this body, your body, who is like known to this body? For example, a mosquito is biting your body. I will not able to know. You will able to know. Correct? And who else will able to know? Super soul. Soul and super soul are the knower of the body. So who are the Kshetragya? The individual soul and the super soul. They are Kshetragya. Kshetra means this body. Karma Kshetra. Karma sharir hai hamara, human body. So there are different kinds of body. For example, at Vaikuntha, our body is the spiritual body. In Swargaloka, where Indra, Chandra, Varun, Surya, these demigods, all the demigods are residing, this body is called Dev Sharir. देव शरीर ह्यूमन बॉडी की तरह नहीं है, मल मूत्र त्याग और पसीने की स्मेल आ रही है. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. Dev Sharir is quite different. Dev Sharir means the demigods got the body. And now our body is called Karma Sharir. And the body of tiger, dog, insects, or any fish or trees, these body are called Bhog Sharir. And then in hell also one gets a body, and that body is called Yatna Sharir. What are the differences? Yatna Sharir means to torture the Yam Raja, give them one body, to torture them. And how it is different from our human body? Like in human body, if you like with a needle, if you put like needle here in and some blood comes, you will feel pain but not that much. But 1000 times more pain one will feel in Yatana Sharir. Yatana, torture वाला जो शरीर है. This human body, like मशीन में अगर उसको जैसे गन्ने का मशीन होता है रस निकालने वाला, उसमें डाल दे and like you are frying in hot oil, human body cannot survive. But Yatana Sharir can survive. The soul, the person, he will feel every pain, but the body will not die. He will be in the same body. In hell, Yatana Sharir, this is called. Why our body is called Karma Sharir and tiger or dog body is called Bhog Sharir? Means that soul has done already karma and now he is surviving with those karma फल. karma फल means that reaction of his karmas. तो इसलिए हमारा जो बॉडी है ये कर्म करने के लिए है, मनुष्य शरीर, और उनका बॉडी है भोग करने के लिए, कर्म फल का भोग करने के लिए. जो इसलिए इफ अ टाइगर इज किलिंग अ डियर, देयर विल बी नो सिन फॉर दैट भोग शरीर. Only in karma sharir, if we are killing a chicken or eating non-vegetarian food, we will get sin. Why? Because we are in the karma sharir. This body is made for doing karma. There is a difference. So now Arjuna is asking that who is the kshetra? This Krishna is replying, this body, your body is the kshetra, field. है ना, जैसे हम फील्ड में खेती करते हैं, जिसका आप खेती करना चाहते हैं वही निकलेगा. ऐसा नहीं कि आप आम का पेड़ बो के वहां से एप्पल निकलेगा. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. नेक्स्ट, लाइक अर्जुन इज आस्किंग लाइक हु इज द भोक्ता, एंड कृष्ण विल रिप्लाई हियर एंड लाइक भोक्ता, ओरिजिनल भोक्ता इज लॉर्ड हिमसेल्फ. एंड देन शरीर इज क्षेत्र. शरीर के ज्ञाता टू काइंड्स ऑफ, द सोल एंड सुपर सोल. एंड prakriti, nature is also it's Krishna's nature, like all the energies are Krishna's energy. And what is knowledge and what is the goal of all knowledge? तो इसमें हम ऐसे समझ सकते हैं जैसे कोई किसान है और अपने भूमि पर वो खेती बाड़ी करते हैं, और वो जितने ध्यान से खेती बाड़ी करते हैं उसको उतना अच्छा फल मिलता है. So like that, this is the field, human body we have got by mercy of Lord. After so many of births, 84 lakh yoni, 84 lakh species, after 84 lakh pieces we got this body. So we should use every single second for remembering Krishna. That is our challenge in this kind of atmosphere. How one can do that? See, nobody is entering in your mind. From mind all the time you can remember Krishna, and nobody can stop you because they cannot read your mind. And then we can get our ultimate goal. जैसे एक मकान होता है, कोई मकान का मालिक होता है और कोई किराएदार होता है. So मकान here is, मकान means the house is the body, and the people who are paying the rent for staying in that body is the soul, and the owner of this body is actually Krishna. So our body, our mind, intelligence, everything belongs to Krishna. We are just residing, like a rented house. We are residing and we have to immediately vacate the house, like in a notice period, whenever the owner asks. So whenever Krishna asks, we have to leave this body when time comes. So what is the difference between Atma and Paramatma? Super soul and soul. Super soul is also Kshetragya. He knows the body. Atma also knows, but he knows everyone's body. Like whatever we are feeling, Krishna can know that easily. But whatever I am feeling, I only can know. Unless and until I speak to you, you will not able to know this, right? That is the difference. And super soul is the ultimate controller. But soul is not that ultimate controller. He can control few things only, and that too he become unsuccessful. For example, he can control his mind, but he becomes unsuccessful in many ways. And Lord will be there will be, like it is said, God is only perfect. There will be no mistakes by Lord Krishna or Rama. But soul, if there is soul always, whenever he is in conditioned state, he will always do some mistakes. There is a difference. ऐसा लगता है कि भगवान ने अमंगल किया, कंस को मारा, रावण को मारा, अमंगल किया, लेकिन भगवान के अमंगल में भी मंगल छुपा हुआ होता है. लेकिन हमें लगता है हमने मंगल किया, जैसे मान लीजिए कोई सोफा बनवा दिया वुडन एंड, बट इससे भी अमंगल हुआ एक ट्रीज का, राइट. लेकिन भगवान ने मारा तो भी उनका उद्धार हो गया. सो दैट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन Lord Krishna and the soul. That sometimes we think we are doing good, but somebody is harmed due to this. Okay. For example, if doctor is praying, I just open my clinic, please send some customer for me, then that is actually prayer for amangala, inauspiciousness. Means some people should get disease and then only doctor can earn money. But if Lord Krishna is killing someone, he is giving him moksha. So that is the difference. That's why the knowledge is to know difference between material body and spiritual body, to know difference between matter and spirit, soul and super soul, and the human being or the other beings, why they are living, why they are different. If they are also soul, why they are wearing another body. These are the knowledge we should know from Bhagavad Gita. So from this chapter we will understand that how we can get bhakti. सबसे महत्वपूर्ण योग्यता, the most important qualification is अनन्य योगेना. अनन्य योगेना मीन्स अन्य नहीं. अनन्य भक्ति का मतलब है अन्य नहीं, केवल कृष्ण. यही इसका क्या है, कंडीशन है. इफ यू वांट टू प्रैक्टिस प्योर डिवोशन, just for example, if I ask some milk from you, you should not mix water in it. If you are mixing water, means that is not pure milk, right? So similarly, not water, not sugar, nothing. It should be pure milk directly coming from the cow. Similarly, pure bhakti means only Krishna, no one else. That is ananya yogena, that we can focus properly. And sometimes we are afraid, like if we are not worshipping demigod and only Krishna, they will become angry with us. Scripture says all demigods become very, very happy. Like Lord Shiva worship Lord Krishna, and Durga Devi worship Lord Krishna. They are the best, they are the topmost Vaishnava and Vaishnavi. So they becomes very happy and they help us to progress in Krishna Bhakti. So Krishna says, Amishrita bhakti. Means there should be Ananya Yogena, only Krishna. That is the most important quality. And another most important quality is Acharya Upasanam. Acharya means we should take shelter of a pure devotee, authentic spiritual master. And other important qualities are Amanitvam. Amanitvam. Amanitvam मतलब मान नहीं, मतलब मैं ये हूँ, I will show you, and not like that. Very humble. That is also a quality. Ahimsa means not harming others. Atma vinigraha means controlling yourself, controlling your bad qualities within yourself. Whatever is coming, whatever there will be many, because environment is like that. People will be there to provoke us, but we should control our desires, or we should control our anger and काम क्रोध लोभ मोह मद मात्सर्य means the material attachment and etc. अरति ही जनसंसदि, सामान्य लोगों से विरक्ति. It means we should not be mad after impressing the people to become famous. We should be selective in this case. First, we should ask ourselves, we want to impress Krishna and his devotees, the good people, the demigods, or we want to impress the demons. Demons and demigods, these are qualities. Even within one person, both qualities can exist. So we should not feed our demoniac qualities. We should feed our demigod qualities, good qualities. So samanya logo se virakti means the people who are wasting your time and who are actually bringing lots of negativeness in your life, and you should just cut off. And it should be always focused on our goal. It doesn't matter like, okay, I am a student now, I should not read any books, I should read only Bhagavad Gita, I should do only bhakti, and this way I will get Krishna. But being a student, you have to study both knowledge, material and spiritual. Material knowledge, why? Because Swadharma is also two kinds for conditioned soul. One is body, one is soul. So, but in bodily Swadharma, study will come. The material study will come. You will become some doctor, maybe engineer, maybe manager, maybe professor. Anything you will become to take care of your body and your family's body, earning money. And another Swadharma, and very important topmost Swadharma, is the soul's dharma. Swa means khud ka, dharma. Dharma means duty. So soul's eternal duty to serve Krishna. So that's why we should learn these things from our authentic spiritual master. And with the humility, we should accept the knowledge. And this way, we become successful in every field of human life. Ahimsa means not like I am not killing anyone. That is not only ahimsa. Ahimsa means we should not even hurt anyone by our words, and we should not think harming others. That is ahimsa. So Atma Sanyam means when we are in a spiritual journey, and whatever are the obstacles, we should leave that obstacles. Shlok number 13. Geyam yat tat pravakshami yad gyattvamritamashnute anadi mat param brahma na sattan na saduchyate. So in 13th shloka, Krishna is telling, I shall now explain the knowable. Means आपको क्या जानना चाहिए ये मैं बतलाऊंगा. I shall now explain the knowable, knowing which you will test the eternal Brahman, the spirit, beginningless and subordinate to me, lies beyond the cause and effect of this material world. So now Krishna is telling that knowledge. By knowing this, and we can understand about soul, super soul, this material world and spiritual world. Okay. 16th shloka. Bahirantaccha bhutanam acharam charameva cha sukshmatvattadavigyeyam durastham chantike chata. The supreme truth exists outside and inside of all living beings. Means Lord Krishna is existing outside also, everywhere, inside our heart also. Every living being, moving, non-moving, because he is subtle, he is beyond the power of material senses to see or to know. Although far, far away, he is also near to all. That's why for Krishna we use this word Bhavagrahi Janardhan, Bhavgrahi. So he easily can understand our bhav. Bhav matlab our consciousness. So in every second our consciousness is monitored and we should work on our consciousness, and this way we no need to inform by going to to Krishna, near to Krishna in temple, and Krishna, I have done this for you. Krishna knows everything. We just need to keep performing bhakti. So what are some qualities of Paramatma? He is सर्वव्यापी. सर्वव्यापी का मतलब होता है जीवात्माओं के भीतर भी है, बाहर भी है, हर जगह है परमात्मा. इंद्रियों के मूल कारण, लेकिन स्वयं की कोई भौतिक इंद्रियां नहीं है. भगवान की इंद्रियां नहीं है मीन्स इट डजंट मीन दैट ही इज इम्पर्सनल. ही इज नॉट इम्पर्सनल, ही इज ए पर्सन, but he is not having material senses like us. He is having divine senses. And that's why when we serve Krishna, our senses become fully satisfied. Our heart become fully satisfied, mind become fully satisfied. Unless and until one takes shelter of Supreme Lord, he cannot be happy. Even he may be the richest person of the world, then also he cannot be happy, because first we should understand the spiritual relationship. Material relationship cannot give us happiness unless and until we understand the spiritual relationship with God. So some people think like, okay, from Krishna lots of souls are, coming, so maybe there is now, Lord is now impersonal, no body. Not like that. वो विभाजित नहीं होते कि भगवान से बहुत सारे आत्मा आए हैं, भगवान से बहुत सारे आत्मा का विस्तार हुआ है, भिन्नांश हुआ है, तो वो टुकड़ा टुकड़ा होके गायब हो गया. ऐसा नहीं है. वो अविभाजित है एंड सबके हृदय में बसने वाले हैं. सो हु कैन नो आत्मा एंड परमात्मा, सोल एंड सुपर सोल? श्लोक नंबर 19. इति क्षेत्रं तथा ज्ञानम् ज्ञेयं चोक्तं समासतः मद्भक्ता एतद्विज्ञाय मद्भावायोपपद्यते. Thus the field of activities, the body, knowledge and the knowledge have been summarily described by me. Only my devotees can understand this thoroughly and thus attain to my nature. Who can understand? कौन समझ सकते हैं भगवान के बारे में या आत्मा और परमात्मा के बारे में? कृष्णा क्लियरली बोलते हैं कि मेरे भक्त समझ सकते हैं. इस प्रकार मैंने आपको बता दिया कि ये जो शरीर है ये कर्म क्षेत्र है. इस शरीर में आप जो भी करोगे उसी का फल आप भुगतोगे आगे. इसे केवल मेरे भक्त ही पूरी तरह समझ सकते हैं और मेरे स्वभाव को प्राप्त होते हैं. सो ओनली कृष्ण डिवोटीज कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज सोल एंड सुपर सोल. इट इज सेड by Krishna himself in this chapter. Slok number 19. Mad bhakta etad vigyaya. Only my devotees can understand. So if we think that I am this body, it is so depressing, because body will end one day. Body will become diseased. Body will become old one day. You are now very beautiful, handsome. But when you will become 50, after 60, body will become very, very old. And after some time only, people will realize this, after some years. So it's depressing kind of thing if we thinking we are this body, because we are soul. So if we keep thinking we are soul, then this depression coming from body will never ever enter in your mind. This is the very good education we can understand from this chapter. इसलिए बोला जाता है कि माया का दास उदास, कृष्ण का दास बिंदास. माया का दास कैसे सोचता है कि मैं ये शरीर हूँ, सब कुछ शरीर का सब कुछ जो है संबंध ही मेरा है, ये भौतिक जीवन ही सब कुछ है, वो माया का दास है. और कृष्ण का दास सोचता है मैं ये शरीर नहीं हूँ, मैं आत्मा हूँ, मैं इटर्नल हूँ, लाइक कृष्ण, आई एम इटर्नल, एंड मैं कभी मरता नहीं हूँ, शरीर बदलता रहता हूँ, और वो शरीर भी बदलना मैं छोड़ दूंगा जब मैं पूरी तरह से शुद्ध भक्ति करके भगवत धाम चला जाऊंगा परमानेंटली. So it is very much, motivating when we think like this, that we are soul, and we are not compelled to take birth again and again, to die again and again, to become old again and again. We can go back to Godhead. There is a permanent place where nobody dies and nobody become old. That is the place I will go. That is Mukti Prada. So अगर हम जीवन की समस्याओं से आज परेशान भी है तो हमें घबराना नहीं चाहिए. हमें अपने जो जीवन का जो कंट्रोल है, we should give our life's control at the hand of Krishna. Then that will bring the ultimate happiness. So you should not be worried. So who is that Param Purush? Param Purush means the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And to know Param Purush, you should know something like we are soul, and what are the qualities of nature. Nature is coming from Krishna, right? So, and what are the qualities of super soul, and like that we can achieve the completeness. तो जीवात्मा का कुछ गुण है. जीवात्मा or soul is eternal, but because of desires, various desires. For example, now someone is desiring, if I would become a bird, I would fly. So he may become a bird, and then there will be lots of struggle again. Human body is the best body among all the species, and that's why when we are getting human body, we should not desire anything else except to reach the Vaikuntha Jagat, the Golak Dham, the permanent place from where no one come back here. So some people are searching for true love, and true love is actually not possible in this material world, because that's why people become depressed. True love is only possible in spiritual world, and when we become spiritual even in this material world, then we can find that true love, because the relationship between soul and super soul is only eternal. So true love is only possible between the soul and super soul. True love is not possible between two souls or two bodies, because body is not eternal. And soul is not complete without super soul, and that's why the real love is existing only in the spiritual world. And that's why we get frustrated when we invest our time loving someone in this material world, and we get lots of negativity out of this relationship. And if we are best friend of someone, we should try to bring that person also into this knowledge that we are soul, we are part and parcel of Lord Krishna. And by becoming a devotee of Lord Krishna, by worshipping him, by chanting his name, we can go back to Godhead, and that is mukti. And then he no need to come here again and struggle. So that is the duty of a best friend, and that is the duty of every parents. That is the duty of every teachers. So that, and every king, it's a responsibility of a king, so that he can bring all the people of his country in this spiritual knowledge, and so that they practice spiritual life and they go back to Godhead. In Padma Puran, one shloka is said, and that is very important. Gurur na sasyat swajano na sasyat pita na sasyat janani na sasyat devam na tatsyat na paticcha tatsyat na mochayet ya samupeta mrityum. Listen carefully what Padma Puran is saying. One who cannot deliver का मतलब होता है मुक्ति प्रदान करना, deliver, उद्धार करना. One who cannot deliver his dependents from the path of repeated birth and death should never become a spiritual master, a father, a husband, a mother, or a worshipable demigod. जो किसी उनके ऊपर जो डिपेंडेंट है, उनको जन्म मृत्यु के चक्र से बाहर नहीं निकाल सकते, उनको गुरु नहीं बनना चाहिए. गुरु न सस्यात, गुरु नहीं बनना चाहिए. फादर या मदर नहीं बनना चाहिए. हस्बैंड नहीं बनना चाहिए, या कोई देवता भी नहीं बनना चाहिए. वर्शिपेबल डेमीगॉड भी नहीं बनना चाहिए. So I am quoting this shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam. This shloka is from Srimad Bhagavatam actually. 5.5.18, 5th canto, 5th chapter, shlok number 18. Guru na sasyat swajano na sasyat. One should not become guru. Guru means teacher, spiritual master. Swajano na sasyat means swajana. Swajana means what? The relatives, they are swajana. And one should not become father also. Pita na sasyat janani na sasyat devam na tatsyat na paticcha syat na mochayetya samupeta mrityum. Means those people who cannot deliver their dependents from birth and death chakra, then they should not, that birth and death cycle, they should deliver them. Otherwise they should not become guru, mata pita, mother, father, or they should not become husband also. It's a duty of a husband to deliver his wife from this birth and death cycle by giving Krishna bhakti. Okay, so this is mentioned in Bhagavatam. So that's why if we are best friend of someone, or we are child of someone, we also should try about to deliver our like best friend or whoever is related to us. We should always keep trying for that. And if we try for that, then Krishna becomes very very happy. For example, जैसे कोई अपने पेरेंट्स को भूल गया और चला गया, तो उसका बड़ा भाई जाके उसको याद दिला के वापस ले आता है घर, तो माता पिता बहुत खुश होते हैं. ठीक उसी प्रकार से जब हम भगवान के धाम छोड़कर इस भौतिक संसार में भोग करने के लिए आते हैं, तो जब कोई हमें याद दिलाए, जैसे आप दूसरों को याद दिलाओ, आप जो भी श्रद्धालु है, नॉट एवरीवन, अदरवाइज पीपल विल कीप आर्गुइंग विथ यू, तो अगर आप याद दिलाओ और वो लोग वापस भक्ति में आए और भगवत धाम चले जाए, तो कृष्ण बिकम्स वेरी हैप्पी विथ यू. दैट्स वाई in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that nobody is dearer than him who share this knowledge with the people who are श्रद्धालु, who has faith on Lord. Like जिसके अंदर भगवान के प्रति श्रद्धा है, आप उनके साथ जब भगवत गीता शेयर करते हो इस ज्ञान को, उससे ज़्यादा प्रिय कृष्ण को और कोई भी नहीं है. So you can check this shloka from Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, shlok number 68 and 69. Krishna says, Ya imam paramam guiham madbhaktesu abhidhasyati mai param kritva mame veshayatya sanshaya मयि परं कृत्वा माम् एवेष्यत्य संशयः. For one who explains this supreme secret to the devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed. तो अगर हम इस सीक्रेट को भक्तों के साथ शेयर करते हैं तो हम शुद्ध भक्ति प्राप्त करते हैं. And at the end he will come back to me. For sure, Krishna says this sure है, this sure. Those who share this knowledge with my devotees, he will come back to me, and he is most dear to me. In 69th shloka, Krishna says. So here, we should be always careful that Lord Krishna is seeing us every time. And that is also a good news, because when we are worshipping Krishna, and Krishna is seeing us, and he will surely reward us. So that's why our desire should be, oh Krishna, please give us pure devotional service. Even if we are going to the temple of Lord Shiva and Mata Durga Devi, then also we can ask, oh Lord Shiva, please give me Krishna Bhakti. Please give me pure devotion of Krishna. That is the best and best prayers. And immediately you will get blessings. Or just ask, oh Lord, please give me association of pure devotees. मुझे शुद्ध भक्तों की आप संगति प्रदान करें, क्योंकि शुद्ध भक्त की संगति में 100% क्या करेंगे, हम लोग शुद्ध भक्त बन जाएंगे. That's why our prayer should be like this. That is the best prayer. Everyone becomes happy. जो हम जैसे भी जी रहे हैं जिंदगी वैसे ही जीना है. आज से कुछ भी ऐसे चेंज नहीं लाना है. भक्त बनने से 2 सींग नहीं निकल आते जो लोग डरते हैं. बहुत सारे माता पिता डरते हैं, सोचते हैं अरे ये घर छोड़ के भाग तो नहीं जाएगा या भाग तो नहीं जाएगी, और लड़कियों को बोलेंगे तुझे मीराबाई बनना है क्या, राइट? यस, तो इट हैपेंस. बट क्योंकि एजुकेशन नहीं है ना, and that's why some people they don't understand also and they run away. हमें जैसे जी रहे हैं हमें वैसे ही जीना है. कुछ भी बदलेगा नहीं, ना कोई सिंह निकल आएगा भक्त बनने से. बस कृष्ण को मालिक बनाना है, मालिक मानना है कि जो भी मेरे पास है, whatever I am having, Krishna is the owner. Krishna is the ultimate owner, ultimate controller. He is the ultimate enjoyer, like that. So we should accept Krishna, we should make Krishna center of our life. That's it. बाकी आपको ऐसे ही लाइफ जीना है जैसे आप जी रहे हैं. Okay? 27 श्लोका. यावत् संजायते किंचित् सत्वं स्थावर जंगमम् क्षेत्रज्ञ संयोगात् तद्विद्धि भरतर्षभ. हे भरतवंशियों में श्रेष्ठ, ये जान लो कि चर तथा अचर जो भी तुम्हें अस्तित्व में दिख रहा है वो कर्म क्षेत्र तथा क्षेत्र के ज्ञाता का संयोग मात्र है. So whatever we are seeing is the combination of the body and the soul actually. Soul is there, that's why body is looking beautiful. When soul leaves body, nobody is interested, even most beautiful girls, dead body. No one is interested. Okay. So whatever is the situation at present, even those students who become Krishna devotee, they respect their parents more than any other student or other people. How it's possible? Because they accept their parents as part and parcel of Krishna, and that's why they take good care. They respect them, they take good care, and they never like send them to road and throwing them into road like that. Okay, they always take more care than anybody else. Otherwise what will happen? People are becoming so materialistic and to get some wealth from the parents, they can harm their parents also. जैसे एक जोक है and that is very relevant to nowadays life. तो एक छोटा सा बच्चा है, he comes to mother and say, mom, I love you. 5 years old boy. Then mother says, I love you, beta. And then when he become little older, like 16 17 years, and then he again come one day and say to mother, ma, I love you. Then mother say, how much money you want? She understand. Then after a few years, like 20 21, then again one day he came and said, ma, I love you. Then mother understood, and she said, who is that girl? Who is that girl you love? Then he said that girl. And then when he is 40, he again come to mother and say, mom, I love you. Then mother said, बोला था उस लड़की से शादी मत कर, अब अब पछता रहा है ना, like that, because he become frustrated from wife. Then he again coming to mother, and then at the age of 55 or like that, he again came to old mother and saying, ma, I love you. Then mother is saying, I will not sign any of your documents, क्योंकि उनको अब क्या चाहिए, प्रॉपर्टी चाहिए. So understand, like, there are different stages why people become more into the properties of the parents than taking care of them, because they becoming old. So otherwise this world will go in that side only, because everybody is now focused on money and property and bank balance, and not like they're forgetting humanity. Without knowing the relationship between soul and super soul, it is very difficult to learn real humanity. People talk about humanity, but they eat non-vegetarian foods. And even Socrates saying that don't talk about peace when you are eating chicken or non-veg in your plate. Means a human, being a human also, knowing that pain, he killing someone. So, but when we become devotee of Krishna, we automatically leave lots of sinful activity. Automatically. We no need to force our mind even. So, कृष्ण की सेवा में मन और इंद्रियों को लगाना आत्मा संयम का सहज और सरल उपाय है. If we want to earn lots of good qualities, if we engage our mind and senses in the service of Lord Krishna, then it will become very, very easy. Like all the good qualities will enter into us. All the good qualities. Just by serving Lord Krishna. And we can learn self-control very easily. Otherwise it is very difficult. तो कई बार जैसे बच्चे लोगों को माँ बाप बोलते हैं कि देखो बेटा शराब मत पीना, या ऐसे पढ़ने जा रहे हो तो don't waste time, lots of time seeing movie, watching movie and night clubs and all. But when the son is going outside and he is now getting new freedom, and though parents always teaching him not to drink, not to waste time and study, but still he does lots of things. Why? Because only by telling some moral stories, or only by giving some good education, that he will not become a changed man. But if he become a devotee of Krishna, and if he learned the education from our scriptures, and now his heart is transformed, so he is in India or America or wherever he is, he will never ever touch any intoxication. He will never ever go for gambling. So because it's coming from his inside, so we should change ourselves from inside, and bhakti helps in that. Okay. Okay, in 13th, there are 35 shloka. Okay, total 35 shloka. Now we are in the last shloka. Kshetra kshetragyayorevam antaram jnana chakshusha bhuta prakriti moksham cha ye viduryanti te param. Those who see with eyes of knowledge the difference between the body and the knower of the body and can also understand the process of liberation from bondage in material nature attain the supreme goal. जो लोग ज्ञान के चक्षुओं से शरीर तथा शरीर के ज्ञाता के अंतर को देखते हैं और भवबंधन से मुक्ति की विधि को जानते हैं, उन्हें परम लक्ष्य प्राप्त होता है. सो ज्ञान के चक्षु मीन्स by knowing the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. And by the knowing the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, he can understand that what is the difference between the body and the soul. And we are not this body, we are soul. And this way he developed the relationship with Lord, and by this way he can achieve the supreme goal. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.